Hey Virgo, EverlongMystic here. So today we're going to get you a message. We're just going to kind of go with the flow. I'm just going to do a 3-row reading for you. Alright, for Virgo, I'm just going to see what you need to know right now. Alright. Oh, we have owls. So, there's some conversations going on, Virgo, and they're actually, seems like there's some intelligent conversations going on. Then we have chaos. Oh dear, okay. Chaos isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's weird. It's like it's making me think of like chaos magic where it's like no rules. You know what I mean? Like you kind of develop your own rules and you take you do what's best for you, what resonates for you, and you kind of just go with it. And a lot of times it can be very, very powerful. Okay, so here we have clouds, and this is a Lenormand card, and the clouds you generally represent some kind of confusion about something. It's not necessarily the best card to get. And it kind of makes sense though, because I mean, Virgo and chaos don't necessarily see eye to eye all the time, but I think it really depends on the perspective here. So we're just gonna read, we're just gonna get regular Rider-Waite Tarot, and we're just gonna read each line here. I got a new incense burner, so it's flowing on the table, but if I start getting choked out, I might have to move it. Normally I just have it in the background. Alright, so first we're going to read about the owls, the birds. There's definitely some kind of powwow going on, and we've got like 3 owls there. It's not just like one wise person. It almost seems like, you know, like a group here, or a family. Can you see that? I feel like I need to move it up a little bit. There, that's better. Alright, so we have the King of Pentacles here, so this could be telling us that it's about practical matters or effectively managing something. And so here we have the Two of Swords, so there's some kind of, like, not really wanting to decide. So these could very well be extended conversations. You know, like where you'd rather just talk about it than actually make it happen kind of thing. Although, like, this King of Pentacles, it's almost like one of you in the group is kind of like, come on already, right? It's like he's got his eyes closed and in somewhat of like a, not so much disapproving, but like maybe a non-agreement or something. Yeah, get on with it already is what. So there's one of you that kind of wants to just move forward with the program or get on with the show or what have you. But it's weird. It's like the whatever this group is, it could be, friend group, family, whatever, even a group at work. But they're completely different people. This group of 3, completely different people. It's like you've got one who thinks they're kind of like the leader of the show, and then you've got one who just cannot commit or something, like, or is refusing to see something, and then you have another who just wants they just want to go. They just want results. They want actions. They want to jump in real quick, almost too quick. Oh. So we have King of Swords coming out after this, which is kind of telling me that there might be like some kind of display of dominance. I immediately want to say that's unnecessary, but I don't know why. I almost wonder if this person here who's like kind of not willing to make a decision right now, I almost wonder if they are kind of disguised, if they're the actual King of Swords in disguise. Because the King of Swords knows better than to jump in right away. And this Knight of Swords isn't even looking at the King of Swords. It's going in the opposite direction there. So let's look at this. Let's look at this chaos. What is this chaos about for Virgo? Because it is a higher forces card, which means, it is somewhat, divinely orchestrated. It's not so much you creating the chaos or even the people around you. It's just, it could be like the alignment of the planets or something. Or invisible forces. Oh, alrighty. Well, there's a purpose to the chaos, which is nice. We have this. It's to bring about something new, but we've got this Ace of Wands, which is that total creative energy, right? And the aces are all about like a new concept or a new beginning. Something new, right? But again, what I was saying about the like chaos magic, right? Like using your own individual things that resonate with you, that represent you the most, and how having it be powerful. That's kind of like this symbol right here. And here we are, still holding that wand. This is definitely taking some kind of action. It's like there's some kind of inspiration that happens, and it's meant to have you, it's meant to inspire you to take action on something. Oh, okay, cool. So we have the five of wands here. Look at all that fire. We have the 5 of wands here. So that's like, conflicty, right? But I think that the purpose of this chaos here is to get you to take a better look at whatever this conflict is, and this conflict could very well be this situation up here. Because see, this is most like you got sword, sword, sword. This is mostly thoughts, but it's happening in a practical area of your life. It's like thoughts about the physical, with all these big brains contributing to the, conversation. And so here we have the Death card. So to me, that's just confirmation that, yeah, it's like there's supposed to be some kind of end to some kind of conflict. There's an end to a conflict, and this chaos here that's bubbling around you, it's meant to inspire you so you can put an end to whatever this rough patch is. And so down here, this little difficult spot here, we have the clouds. So what is this confusion for Virgo? I want to say just because there's a king of, kind of like a king of wands here, that it has something to do with managing this conflict here. So if you're not embracing the chaos, then it's like you don't get this bump, right, from the Ace of Wands. You don't get this idea on how to deal with this. And so if you ignore the chaos, then the result is confusion here. And so if you are in that spot where you're just kind of like confused, you're not sure, like you're not getting this bit from the chaos, like you're not getting this inspired idea or inspiration or what have you, like a creative solution, I feel like you can go to this King of Pentacles, whoever this is for you, and get some advice. They know a thing or two. And they're gonna be like, it'll be like solid advice. So we have the clouds, followed by a cloud of confusion with the Seven of Cups, so that's not looking great. Why are you so confused, Virgo? You don't want to make the wrong decision. It's like you don't, I don't know, it's like you don't want to ruin it all. You got the Ten of Swords here. So not only are you trying to end some kind of conflict amongst, several things, but you're trying to end some kind of confusion for yourself. And again, it's pointing back to the chaos. Because the chaos brings this Ace of Wands. Dang. What's going on, Virgo? It almost feels as if like this feels internal here, this bottom row. It's almost like your internal is not jiving with the external here. That could be a conflict in itself. But I don't know, if I think about it just with my rational brain, like when does that shit ever match, right? When does it match? But there's a hint here with the Eight of Swords here, because this is generally self-imposed. So this confusion over here you could be doing this to yourself. Okay. We've got a lot of kings on the table here. It's like outside of you in this situation here, we've got two very strong people that are really good at managing, like, the material world, thoughts, intellect. And then you've got this other king coming in at the bottom here. It's almost like he's coming in to give you advice. I don't know that this is an actual person. I think this is advice as something to embody. But I think that if there was, there's something emotional that needs to be looked at here in order to clear up whatever this confusion is. Like this fear of ending the wrong thing or picking the wrong thing. It's almost like negating all these choices you have and then feeling stuck, feeling dead in the water, right? The King of Cups is never dead in the water. He's at home in the water. And he doesn't go overboard with things, you know what I mean? So it seems like there is some inner emotional stuff that is affecting your ability to get some kind of clarity or creative inspiration. And so it keeps going back to this chaos, Virgo, and this is not the first time I've got a message for you that has something to do with, Virgo and chaos. I almost feel like I need to get some kind of, here, I want to get a message from the chaos itself. I'm just going to use a little baby deck here, just to see what does this chaos really want to tell you. All right, what does the chaos want to tell Virgo? So 5 of Swords. Not everything's going to go your way. It doesn't have to. To me, it seems like it's talking about control. Like something doesn't have to be controlled, like mentally controlled. And that makes sense because of this King of Cups down here. There you are. We have the Hermit. Okay, Virgo. So let yourself dip into a little bit into that chaos, because it's like you're not supposed to have 100% mental control over everything all the time. It's you. This is about your control over your thoughts, right? And the thing is, it's having an effect on your emotional health down here. So I think it's okay to embrace chaos every once in a while. Things are allowed to be messy sometimes, because sometimes in the mess is where these really cool aha moments kind of poke their head out, right? So Virgo, this is your message. I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.